Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome into the Two-Man Show here on V89.1 The Roar. I'm your host, Dominic Richetti, alongside my co-host, Nick Caruso. Nick, how are you doing today? What's new with you? Not back, because this isn't our normal time, but this is the normal time.
We've had this time before, for a whole season. And what, we had this 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's going to be back on Thursdays at 4. It's a great time. At 4. You know what? I'll give it. Thursday might be my favorite day to do.
Whoa. Oh,
over
the show?
Well,
yeah,
okay, so we've done it twice on a Thursday and once on a Wednesday this year. But this year is, this semester is kind of currently all over the place.
It's a second semester senior is a different animal. We've got a great episode for you guys today. I'm really excited for our bracket. I'm
struggling with the headphones. The ones I thought were working just weren't. Hold on.
We'll get there. Got him?
I think I'm situated. Yeah.
All right, we're good.
We'll slow.
We got a great episode.
We have a great bracket.
We got a great bracket. We have so much news to talk about, and most of it's really, really good news too. This was a really good week because a lot of what came out this week is gearing up for the summer. So like a lot of stuff comes out in the summer, and it's like late April, early May is when you start to see like a lot of promos start for that. So a lot of good movie news as well. We're gonna play the actor game again. We love it. Yep, I just did my 5 for Nick. I'm excited for them. I have really good ones for you this week again. They're fun to do. And then great bracket. Bracket today is opening scenes in movies. Lot of great opening scenes in movies. A lot of iconic ones. Just a tease. We have a Nolan region, which is gonna be fun. So excited to get to that later on. But let's jump into things. Movies watched this week. I have 3.
I'm Ofer.
Ofer? 0?
Got 0.
I see Ofer on the screen too.
Yeah, I threw
Ouch.
it up. Ouch.
That's okay. I went crazy this week.
Let's go. Fill us in.
Yeah, so I watched Trap, which came out in 2023.
Ooh,
with
I don't
Josh
know if I've heard of
Hartnett.
this.
It's at the movie concert. It's a concert. Josh Hartnett plays a. Yeah, Josh Hartnett plays a. I think he's a serial
man
killer.
And his teenage daughter realize
yeah,
they're at the center of the
M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh, this is the M. Night Shyamalan. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember. This came out at the end of last year,
2023,
right?
I think. I think we were doing the show.
No. So it says 2024.
This is season 1. This is season 1.
Yes, this came out August 2024. Last summer.
Maybe it's not season... Oh, August 2024.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
I said 2023. It came out 2024, though.
Came out 2024.
My bad. I liked it, yeah, because we definitely talked about this movie.
I think we talked about it just in our 2024 movie review section that we did. I think maybe for the Oscars or maybe one of the first episodes.
Not the Oscars. This definitely not the Oscars.
No, I know, but I know we did our favorite movies that came out in 2024, or we just did a news segment about it. Maybe we definitely.
I think we mentioned
this.
It.
How'd you like this?
It was bad. I mean, it was pretty bad.
What'd you give it unboxed?
Well, I think I gave it 2.5, maybe 2. But I had it. So the concept was really good, but this is a slight spoiler. It's 2 years old at this point. If you really want, or it's a year and a half old.
We just established it. No, it's like.
Oh, it's not even a year old.
No, it's like 8 months.
I won't spoil it then. But there's an extra 20 minutes basically that is not needed.
Okay, how long? Or
should have been better. It's not even that long, which is the sad part. And the last third was pretty bad. Returning guest Cole Kiao, 1.5 stars.
Bad.
Yeah. Tavington, Tavington, 3.5.
This is really poor. This is only an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah, and the last 20 are
they don't
really
need
bad.
20. Wait, okay. 4 of my friends actually have seen this.
What's the average?
It's terrible. You are the highest.
At 2.5?
Yeah. And it's the whole range. 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5. Shout out Chris, Molly, Cole, and Dom.
It was bad. The dialogue's really bad. Cole said that too. They don't talk like normal people. It's weird. My friend Chris gave this 1.5, and he just said this sucked. Yeah, I mean,
does that sum it up?
I didn't think it was terrible. I didn't think it was unwatchable.
Oh, Cole was mad about this.
Yeah.
Oh, you say Delco was mentioned. Does this take place in Delco?
Well, M. Night Shyamalan's in Philly, so and at a point in time, Delco is kind of mentioned.
Is it implied or?
No, Delco's seen on the screen. That's
That rocks.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So that was cool, but I'm always pretty. M. Night Shyamalan is harshly rated. I feel.
Yeah.
And I kind of have some sympathy for him because he's kind of all of his stuff set in Philly, or shot in Philly at least.
It's fair.
So
You just have a higher floor.
Yeah, I do.
On Shyamalan.
But no, it wasn't great. I watched The Usual Suspects for the first time.
Did you like that? I love The Usual Suspects.
I known how it ended, which,
You did?
yeah. So that didn't help, but it was a good movie. I liked how it was. I didn't realize it was more of like a heist movie than like a crime movie, which I didn't know.
Yeah, it goes back and forth.
It goes back and forth.
I would say definitely more heist. At least
it felt more
it's
heist.
driven.
Yeah.
Its plot's driven by the heist, at least. So.
And then big one at the end here. I saw Sinners in IMAX.
Yes, you went to the theater.
Yeah, we'll talk all about.
You saw this 2 nights ago.
Monday night. Monday night, 9:30 p.m. Packed up theater.
Really? That's
Packed
good. I gotta. I have to go see this.
We'll get to all the numbers about Sinners. Actually, let's just jump to Sinners now.
Yeah. Let's just jump.
But we're going to jump to talk about Sinners now, just because it is the biggest news of the past week. There's a whole Sinners segment in the movie news part. If you scroll down, so you can read it.
I'll jump.
Sinners. So again, I saw it Monday night. And we'll start from when it released. So Sinners came out this weekend. I think first night was Friday night. Throughout the week, here's what happened. Ryan Coogler, who directed the film, also directed both Black Panthers, Fruitvale Station. I'm missing something big.
Yes,
both,
you are.
Both
Creeds.
The Creeds.
The Creeds.
I think just one Creed. Maybe 2.
No.
All 3?
He did Creed. I mean, it says 1 and 3 right here.
Oh, maybe he didn't do 2.
No.
Oh, okay.
And 2.
All Creeds.
He also did Judas and the Black Messiah.
Yeah. So he's awesome.
Yeah.
In my contemporary cinema class.
38. Wow.
Yeah, he's young.
40.
He's awesome.
That rocks. Ryan Coogler.
And this is his magnum opus right now.
Yeah.
It
what does
awesome.
this have on Letterboxd? I saw
4.3 or something.
Super high. Yeah, that's awesome.
But he was Coogler, great. I mean, this was great. But anyway, Coogler, the director, and Omar Benson Miller, who's in the movie, show up to an IMAX screening of Sinners to thank the audience for supporting movie theaters. They say, I believe in the communal experience. It means so much to me. We did a lot of hard work to shoot the film in multiple formats. So Sinners out in IMAX, out in 70mm IMAX in select theaters, just basically major cities. And like Dallas has one, San Francisco, LA has one, New York has one, none in Philly, which stinks.
Poor draw.
And then throughout the United States, London BFI has it in 70mm, which is awesome. Shout out to BFI. But yeah, Sinners was awesome. Ryan Coogler's Sinners is the best reviewed wide-release film of the decade. 98% from critics and 96% from audience on Rotten Tomatoes. Ryan Coogler's Sinners debuts with an A on CinemaScore, which is an extremely rare high score for a horror film. Ryan Coogler's Sinners earns $19.2 million in the film's domestic opening day. Second biggest opening for an original horror film this decade.
What's it behind you now?
Either Get Out or Else, I would assume.
Yeah, probably. Or
no.
No, honestly, I bet like some of those I forget what they're called.
A24s?
No, just like the jump scare horror movies that were coming out in the
Smile and
2000s.
Stuff?
No.
This decade.
Oh, this decade. Yeah, I'm not paying attention.
We're halfway through the 2020s now.
We're halfway through the 2020s. I was thinking of I can't even place it.
So not Get Out, maybe Us.
But yeah.
No, I would like to find that out.
No, those are both not in this decade.
Is Us not 2020 or 2021?
No.
So I don't know what it is.
I have no. Yeah.
I mean, I would find out.
Yeah, I'll look it up.
Can you look it up? All right,
yeah,
keep reading.
You keep going.
Sweet. So yeah, awesome. Christopher Nolan received a special thanks in the credits for Sinners. He helped to advise Ryan Coogler on shooting the film with large format photography. So like I said, a lot of different formats you can see it in. I would say I saw it in IMAX, not 70mm IMAX, but I did see it in IMAX, and it was awesome. The soundtrack's awesome. The score is done by Ludwig Göransson. Göransson? That's probably something more.
Göransson. No. That's right.
Göransson?
Yeah.
Who did Oppenheimer. And also, fun fact, was roommates with Ryan Coogler, the director at USC.
At USC? Let's go.
And they are now doing stuff like this, which is awesome. USC's got to be pumped. Sinners is the number one at the domestic box office this past weekend, earning $45.6 million. Biggest domestic opening weekend for an original film this decade. Sinners stats. A on CinemaScore, 4.3 out of 5 on Letterboxd, 98% of Rotten Tomatoes, number 1 domestic box office, like I said, 45.6 million this weekend, best reviewed wide release film of this decade, and the biggest domestic opening for an original film this decade as well. And then on Monday, Ryan Coogler's Sinners had the 3rd biggest Monday domestically for any horror movie ever, earning $7.8 million.
Okay, so I just looked some stuff up.
Yes.
It is, okay, so it broke the record for, what is this? It's The Monkey is what held the previous record.
Oh, that came out this year.
So it's just shy of that now for opening weekend. But it's the best, or no, it just passed it. I'm sorry. I believe it just passed The Monkey, and now it's the best performing horror movie since Jordan Peele's Us with 71 million.
What year?
So it is. So it passed The Monkey for this decade, and it just broke it.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
Breaking news.
But earned a lot of money
out there.
Earned a lot of money on Monday as well. My thoughts. I thought it was awesome. Definitely the best movie, best original movie. Definitely I've seen that's come out in the past 3 years, probably that I've seen.
Whoa, really?
Well, you take out Dune.
Well, that's not original even.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sinners is.
Do you not count that as
that's
original?
That's not original.
Why? Because it's okay.
It's all. That's adapted on his biography on whatever.
There's a book.
Yeah, I forget what it's called.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah, I guess probably most biopics.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm trying to think of what else. Like Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I like this better. I like better than Brutalist.
Substance.
I don't know.
What else is like kind of recent? I guess like Parasite's too far. That's 2019.
Parasite's too far. Past 2-3 years, definitely. I think it was awesome. And yeah, I mean, I'm looking up what else I have. Yeah, I mean, so I gave it a 4.5. The only things I have 4.5 this decade and above are
like the Batman.
I would say this was better.
Okay.
Only thing that really could compete, the Holdovers I have at 4.5 was really good, but I still think this is better after, so I have a 4.5. Batman, like you said. But those are the only ones I have that high.
I believe you have 4.5.
Yeah, I have Tenet 4.5, but I would say this is a better movie than Tenet. It's awesome. Premise of Sinners basically takes place in the 1920s. Blues music is on the rise in the South. Michael B. Jordan plays twins. They're awesome.
That's awesome.
They're both awesome. They're called Smoke and Stack. When you refer to them both, you call them Smoke Stack.
Yeah, of course you do.
But they come back to the place they grew up after being successful mobsters in Chicago. Come back to where they grew up, have like a party one night, and vampires show up, and it's awesome. Learned a lot about like the history and culture of like blues music, and it's like where it originated down the South. I think they were Mississippi or New Orleans. I forget, one of the two. But it was awesome. Definitely highly recommend. Go out and see. It was a blast. It was really fun. Go see it in the movie theater too, because it also has that horror element where you get pretty crazy reactions from the audience.
Yeah.
So,
how was your theater experience? Because
it was good. It was packed. Like literally, like I went. So I booked tickets pretty early because the kid. So I'm like middle.
Yep.
Whole row I think was taken.
Wow.
And it's IMAX, so the rows are like 30 deep or 30 across, not 30 deep. Like, because it's it's like a little almost
yeah.
So giant rows.
So you've actually told me this off air, but you said it wasn't actually. It was shot for IMAX, but it didn't like quite need IMAX.
I didn't think it had like it's all nighttime, so it's not like there's like really cool like Dune-esque like landscape scenes like that. Like it's all on night, all at night, and in a barn.
So
for the most part,
would it be kind of similar to like the Batman, like we just talked about, kind of
sort of
because that was definitely shot.
But also
I saw that.
It doesn't. This movie doesn't change location.
Okay, so it's
it does. It does in the beginning, but the last hour it doesn't.
So just the setting that's pretty constant isn't necessarily.
Yeah. So like you want to see Dune, you want to see like Oppenheimer because it has those great shots of like New Mexico and stuff. Like this one doesn't really have that. But in terms of, I would say see an IMAX just because IMAX is awesome. But once in a while you see a movie in IMAX, and this is the movie you see in IMAX. You know what I mean? Like Star Wars comes out, you see it in IMAX, stuff like that. Batman comes out, you see it in IMAX. Nolan, IMAX. Sinners IMAX. The song choices, like just the songs in the movie and the score, are both awesome.
That
like
rocks.
It could win both Oscars.
What? Woo. Wait. Wait. You said sorry. Score or soundtrack? What'd you say?
Both.
Oh, it has both.
Both are awesome.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So what's the soundtrack like?
I mean, it's a lot of like blues songs.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Totally.
Like the other main character in this, who's first of all, first acting job. I don't know.
For who?
Not Michael B. Jordan. So their cousin is who helps them set up this party they're having. He's like, I would say maybe early 20s. Either first acting job or first like huge like lead role acting job. He's young, but he was awesome in it too. He plays the blues.
Gotcha.
So that's why it's a lot.
It's a lot of blues.
So he has a lot of songs. He's awesome in it.
And then talk about the score.
Awesome. I mean, because again, it's horror. So horror movies itself, where the score is really important, right?
Yeah.
Think of Jaws, The Shining, great scores to build up scenes. Sinners has the same thing.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a horror. It's horror. It's horror. Like it has to have a good score in it.
Is it more suspense or is it more shock? Like, is it like
both? It has a mix of both. Yeah, mix of both. But
you would have to say,
I would say less suspense, more shock. It's vampires who do what vampires do to people.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's what the horror.
And
gotcha.
They'll get anybody, and it's awesome. Like, really, really good. Really, really good movie. This is. I mean, Dune.
Early favorite.
Happened Dune.
Yeah,
early favorite.
Well, this is.
I don't know about Best
Dune
Picture.
So early.
I don't know if this will get Best Picture buzz.
You don't think so? How long is this?
Less 2 hours and 10 maybe.
2:17.
2:17.
That's good.
But
it's fun.
2:17. And also, if you go see this in movie theaters, stay till the very end, till the lights turn on. Very important scenes in the credits and post credits.
Yeah, two. You said
two of them.
Dose.
Do not leave that movie theater. Very important scenes too. But yeah, Sinners was awesome. Oh, wow, that was like, we're at 4:22.
Yeah, that was like 10 minutes. Hey,
10 minutes on. Hey, it's giant right now.
Movies don't come around, or movies like this don't always come around.
Yeah, definitely go ahead and see it.
Take our time.
Let's get back. Speaking in the movie theater, we'll talk about everything still out. A Minecraft movie still out, still top performing. Actually, not top performing.
Sinners
Pets, I believe, this past weekend. The Accountant 2 out. Ben Affleck and John Bernthal. From like Punishers and that. Sinners out. Again, go see it. Star Wars Episode 3: Revenge of the Sith out in theaters this weekend.
Oh, it's
20th anniversary.
How long?
20th anniversary. I don't know. Probably this weekend.
Just this weekend. I feel like I remember like this as news that we broke,
I think
like
we did.
in season 1.
Yeah,
maybe.
Shout out
like,
season 1.
Revenge of the Sith will return in 2025. Date TBA, and then like the next week we have like date confirmed.
Until Dawn, I don't know what that is. The King of Kings, that Jesus movie, animated Oscar Isaac. The Amateur, Warfare, still out, and then Drop is out as well still. Drop, the airdrop movie. A lot of movie news. We'll run through some of this. There's a lot.
This first one's exciting.
Yeah, this first one's exciting, and is only the tip of the iceberg for Star Wars news here.
Let's go.
God, you can read it.
Mikey Madsen is rumored to have been offered a role in Sean Levy's Star Wars movie starring Ryan Gosling. Madsen passed on starring in the role after she was offered it, which is disappointing. Because that would have brought some buzz to the Star Wars universe.
Also, she fits the Star Wars universe.
Yeah, she does.
You know what I mean? I feel like she would fit in there.
Yep, totally.
Yeah, she's funny. She's
she could be a Jedi. I see her using the Force.
She could be a Jedi. She could also be like
a solo character type. Like
female
I like that.
Han Solo. I like that. Ooh, good.
Drives around like a little like compact racer, like super fast.
Little comedic relief.
Yeah, little comedic relief. Has a pistol or something.
Yeah, cool.
Laser gun.
Yeah,
I don't know. Oh well, I mean, let's not get excited about it because it doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist. Yeah. But Ryan Gosling is.
Ryan Gosling's in Star Wars.
We'll get to Star Wars. Yeah. Ethan Coen's new film, Honey Don't, follows Margaret Qualley as Honey, a lesbian private detective who investigates a questionable church and its leader, played by Chris Evans.
Ooh, I like Chris Evans as a cult leader.
This will premiere at Cannes in May.
Excited for this.
That's fun.
What's it called? Honey Don't.
Honey Don't. And
I like both of those.
Margaret Qualley and Chris Evans.
Yeah,
give me that.
Chris Evans kind of played like a freaky role in what's it called? Knives Out.
Villain-esque, control.
But he was like villain-esque, but like didn't appear like totally two-faced. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like he can play this role pretty well.
I just want to shout the.
Or I'm hoping he can.
Think of the original Avengers Marvel.
Yeah, they had a great core of actors.
Yeah.
It just goes to show how.
Who's the weakest?
Like,
who's the weakest that's not Black Widow or
what do you mean?
Hawkeye?
Well, actor-wise?
Actor.
Oh. Well, I think it's... I mean, you're probably forcing Ruffalo.
No, you think?
Totally.
I would say Hemsworth.
No.
What's
No, Hemsworth is Thor. Oh, you mean like... Oh, sorry,
Post.
I misunderstood the
meant
question.
I meant
career outside of Marvel.
Yeah.
Oh, it's totally Hemsworth.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No,
I see what you're
just
asking
Post.
now. Oh, and
Still
just Post?
Hemsworth, I think.
Oh, well... Yeah, I was gonna say RDJ because Loki hasn't done anything, but I forgot about the Oscar. But besides for Oppenheimer, Loki hasn't been in.
No, but he has an Oscar.
Yeah. It just slipped my mind, so of course not him.
I think he was in like Dr. Dolittle too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I totally remember him being in like goofy movies, a little bit of like a Robert De Niro bad grandpa-esque vibe. I don't know. What
You bring up Robert De Niro and Bad Grandpa, I think
it's so prominent in my mind. Why would he do that? He didn't have to. He had all the money ever, and he's like 2015, and he did that terrible. He did like two of them.
No, Zac Efron. Vin Diesel pleads for Universal to reveal when the next Fast and Furious film will release. He says, Universal, please tell the best fans in the world when the next movie is coming out, please.
Basically, Vin Diesel pleads for job to the media.
Yeah, I want to hear you.
That's so funny. Are you kidding me? Yeah. How many are there? 12?
No, I think it's 10.
Like this next one, I like the first name. Giancarlo Esposito, John Cho, Tiffany Boone, and Tremel Tillman. That's a fun name. Will star in...
Do you know who Tremel Tillman is?
No, tell me.
It's Milchick.
Oh, yeah, it is. Wait, so Tremel Tillman, that's already a great name, plays Seth Milchick, another great name.
Yeah, and shout out to Severance.
Shout out to Severance. Will star in... Basim Tariq's, or Basim Tariq's. You know how to say that? Your mother. Wow.
Yeah.
An action film led by Mashallah Ali as an assassin dealing with loneliness. These are a lot of good names. And I feel like I butchered some of them. I apologize. But also, I like this. Wait, so who's this director? Do you know him?
No, I don't. I'll look him up, see if I know anything else by him. Bassam Tariq.
No, I don't know anything else that he's done.
Oh, he's gonna do the Blades.
Yeah, he's gonna do
Blade, the new Blade with Mahershala Ali.
A Marvel guy, I guess.
Yeah, no. Oh, well, he's not yet.
Not
soon
yet.
to be, but he might be a Mahershala Ali guy because Mahershala Ali's.
I'm optimistic for the Blades.
I am too.
I'll give it a fair shot.
Blade's cool, and I think Blade will have a different vibe than the rest of Marvel.
Does have Jared Leto? Has Jared Leto assigned?
In Blade?
I don't know. I'm just going on Google. He's like nameless.
Oh, no,
he's characterless.
I think he's gonna be in it as Morbius.
That's what I mean. That would be bad. I hope they don't ruin Blade with Morbius. Trying to save it.
I don't either. Glenn Powell will star in a new original comedy film directed by Judd Apatow. They will write the script together. The comedy follows a country western star in freefall. I like Glenn Powell.
I do too.
Right?
Yeah.
Good guy?
Totally.
Okay.
I'll
give him the keys to Hollywood if he wants them. If that's the trajectory he's on.
If I were to place a futures bet on any
McConaughey? Is it just McConaughey?
Oh, maybe. Is he our generation's McConaughey?
Could be.
He could be. I'd like that.
Linklater movie too.
Maybe, and then maybe he wins best actor for an insane crazy role in 8-9 years.
Dallas Buyers Club.
Yeah, he does his Dallas Buyers Club. Has his Dallas Buyers Club moment.
Or get him in Interstellar. Pete Davidson has been cast alongside Nicholas Hoult in David Leitch's heist thriller How to Rob a Bank. The film will be getting a theatrical release from Amazon MGM Studios. Pete Davidson. Have you seen anything Pete Davidson's been in as an actor?
I feel like not.
I saw some of King of Staten Island. I don't know if I finished it.
I
didn't like it. Because I haven't seen the Suicide Squad he's in. Because I know he's in one of them. I don't remember which one.
I don't think I've seen anything. Did you see Bodies, Bodies, Bodies?
Nope.
Okay, he's in that. I haven't seen that either.
Yeah,
I did not. I also did not see that Suicide Squad. Apparently, he's in Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Oh, wait, is he? I mean, I saw that.
To be honest with you, I still have never seen this one. So.
I've seen that one, but I don't remember him in it. Maybe he was a voice something. But I'm excited for that.
I don't think I've seen anything with him, to answer your question.
Okay. Pete Davidson, Nicholas Hoult, thriller, heist thriller. So, If it's like Ocean's 11 type vibe, maybe. Like if we have like a good ensemble cast and Pete Davidson's part of that. But if it's just like Nicholas Hoult and Pete Davidson, I don't know. A Clueless. Are you a Clueless guy?
Yeah, I like Clueless.
Clueless TV series in the works at Peacock. Alicia Silverstone will reprise her role as Cher.
That's huge.
I've never seen Clueless, but I've heard good things.
You should watch Clueless.
Yeah.
Do you like Legally Blonde?
I do. I love Legally Blonde.
Then
yeah, but I don't.
That's a no-brainer.
I know that I don't know how I feel about Alicia Silverstone's character and Paul Rudd's character being together. That can't really get past that.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm optimistic.
Tim Allen confirms that Woody and Buzz will reunite in Toy Story 5. Tim Allen says that Toy Story 5 will be focused a lot on Jessie.
Oh, that's a spin on things. At least it's not a plastic spork or something.
Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, I have.
I'm refusing to. I'm not going to do that. The third Toy Story introduced a new character or new characters in the best way. Lotso was a great villain. They smartly didn't try to make the cast any bigger because that's what 2 did. And then I'm not doing this nonsense. I'm not watching 4. I'm boycotting. I might watch 5. I wouldn't mind knowing more about Jessie.
I think they're going to learn from their mistakes in 5. All right, Star Wars news. I'm going to run through most of this.
Yeah. Bang this out.
And then we'll do a whole thing at the end just because there's a lot of this, and a lot of it's, I don't know, just announcements. A new Star Wars trilogy is confirmed to be in the works from Simon Kinberg. Films from James Mangold, Sharmeen Obaid Chinoy, and Taika Waititi are still in the works as well. Ryan Gosling will officially star in Sean Levy's Levy Star Wars film. Described as a standalone adventure that takes place a few years after the events of The Rise of Skywalker. This will begin filming in the fall. It'll release May 28th, 2027. Again, starring Ryan Gosling. New logo for The Mandalorian and Grogu. This is in theaters May 22nd, 2026. We got the first look at Sigourney Weaver in The Mandalorian and Grogu. She'll be playing a pilot. And Jabba the Hutt's son, Rota will be a gladiator with massive biceps in The Mandalorian. Grogu, played by Jeremy Allen White.
Well, let's go.
It's
funny that they comment on the size of his biceps.
Yeah, because Jeremy Allen White, I feel like, has giant biceps.
Yeah, I mean he does. I guess that's part of the pull, the marketing.
A new animated series, Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord, will release in 2026. Follows Maul navigating life before the events of Star Wars Rebels, including trading a Padawan, Darth Maul, great character. Tony McNamara, who wrote for Poor Things and The Favorite, is now writing the script for Taika Waititi's Star Wars film.
I like
Feels
that.
Weird combo. Admiral Akbar will return in Ahsoka Season 2. He'll be going head-to-head against Thrawn. Hayden Christensen will return as Anakin Skywalker in Ahsoka Season 2. Zeb will return in Ahsoka Season 2 as well. You a big fan of Zeb?
I'm not familiar.
I don't know who it is either.
Do you know?
No. All right, what's your favorite thing about Star Wars news happening?
I like a lot of this. I actually, interestingly enough, this Tony McNamara assigned to Waititi's script. I like this.
Yeah.
These are both. So it sounds like Poor Things and The Favorite. I haven't seen The Favorite, but Poor Things was definitely like a weird out there movie, but in like a really good way.
Yeah.
I've kind of heard similar things about The Favorite, and this director, Taika Waititi, totally does like weirder out there stuff that's awesome.
Absolutely.
So I like this in Star Wars.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of weird and out there characters. So if they're going to lead into how cool the universe is and let these guys kind of like run wild with the script, I would love that.
Let's do it.
That's exciting. And then obviously, I mean, what I'm most excited for is Ryan Gosling in Star Wars.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Hard to top that.
Sinners we already talked about, so we can skip the whole Sinners block, which is good.
Keanu Reeves has been cast as the villain in a Weezer movie. Is this about the like?
Read the next line.
The film will be a mockumentary style. A mockumentary style described as a cross between Scott Pilgrim vs. the World and Weird Al Yankovic story. I have no idea what to expect. Do you?
No.
I'm excited.
Keanu Reeves as a villain. It's just probably going to be weird, I guess. Jacob Elordi says Guillermo del Toro gave him a baby development book to use as character reference for playing Frankenstein's monster in Frankenstein.
That's weird.
Haha, that's funny. The Minecraft movie is now likely to earn at least $1 billion
That's
overall.
Insane. Yeah, it's already past 700 million worldwide. That's unbelievable.
That's crazy.
And how many weeks? 3?
I'm trying to think. Yeah? Maybe 4?
Let me look up release date. When did April 4th. So it's been 20
days.
It's yeah. It was 3 weeks ago today. They come out on
Let this sit in
Thursdays.
theaters for forever, please.
$700 million in 3 weeks.
Days. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's nuts.
And that news might be old too, by the way. Like it might it's because it's from the past week.
Yeah, let me look this up.
Yeah.
You read the next one.
Original horror films all releasing in 2025. Him, directed by Justin Tipping. We'll talk about him in a little bit. Keeper, directed by Osgood Perkins. Weapons, directed by Zach Kreger. Shelby Oaks, directed by Chris Stuckman. The Ugly Stepsister, directed by Emil Bilchfield. And then Bring Her Back, directed by Danny and Michael Philippou, which we've talked about. That's a new A24 movie. The Philippous did Talk to Me. Yeah.
Talk to her.
Talk to me. Thank you for that.
I also have a quick update.
Yes.
Minecraft has eclipsed $725 million
Nice.
at the global box office, per sources.
Big news after this, too. The Academy is implementing rules to make sure that members will not be allowed to vote for the Oscars if they haven't demonstrated that they have watched all of the nominated films.
Clap it up. Clap it up.
We're nearing 100
Round of
Oscars,
applause.
and we're now just getting this rule in there.
Well, it's outrageous that, like, I guess it was just so non-monitored that I bet the people didn't, or the rule makers didn't, and think they had to enforce it like that. But like, there just must have been like running rampant with people because they felt freely, or felt like they were free to talk about that in the media.
Yep,
it's crazy.
Yep. A live-action Outrun movie's in the works with Michael Bay set to direct. Sydney Sweeney will produce the film.
Like that.
Do you know what Outrun is?
No, I don't.
I'll tell you. Outrun is an arcade driving video game released by Sega in September of 1986. It is known for its pioneering hardware and graphics, non-linear gameplay. Ooh. All right. Live-action Toys R Us movies in the works.
Shout out. Love that.
Really? Pop-Tart movie, Kool-Aid movie. What are we doing?
Whatever.
Oh, did you see the graphic for today?
Yeah, I did look at it.
Did you like the font I used?
What font did you use?
Kool-Aid's.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice it, if I'm being
honest. Look at it. Look at it now. And that's totally Kool-Aid.
I'm going to check it out.
Nicholas Winding Refn is directing a new film titled Her Private... I don't know if I can say H-E double hockey stick on air. Her Private H-E double hockey stick. Starring Sophie Thatcher, Charles Melton, Christine Froseth, and Havana Rose Liu.
Shout out.
Yeah, crazy cast.
I checked the fonts. Awesome.
Yeah.
We got Fincher news. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood sequel is reportedly titled The Continuing Adventures of Cliff Booth. Yes. The next film will follow Brad Pitt as Cliff Booth while he navigates Hollywood as a studio fixer. That's fantastic. So
I guess
Leo not included.
Doesn't sound
like it. But honestly, if they were to only be able to bring one character back, it's totally Brad Pitt as Cliff Booth. He made that movie. He totally made it.
He was also great in it, though, too.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a whiny...
That's why I said if you were forced to take one.
Yeah.
Because it's clearly...
Cliff Booth is awesome.
But if you have two, their back and forth was
Tarantino,
awesome.
I love seeing the memes. It's like Tarantino totally wishes Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was his last movie.
Yes, he does. Or at least this one. I don't know why he didn't
because I think he's like too much. He doesn't want to... He wants to do something original for his last one.
Yeah, and I think he's in his own head about it. It'll probably be 10 years before he puts that out.
It'll probably be bad.
Dominic Sessa will officially star as Anthony Bourdain in a biopic, Tony, for A24.
Yeah.
Directed by Matt Johnson of Blackberry. It's also starring Antonio Banderas.
Let's go. Puss in Boots, Antonio Banderas.
Shout out.
Dominic Sessa, first of all, a great casting. They look alike.
Yeah.
Dominic Sessa and Anthony Bourdain. I'm excited. I love it. Anthony Bourdain.
This is his first. So, I mean, obviously, Holdovers is what broke him out.
Yeah.
But this will be leading role.
Yeah.
And it sounds like, well, I mean, despite your feelings about biopics, I know that. I sent this to you. This is fine, right?
This one, because
I know you like this actor. This is a cool guy to do a movie about too.
Yeah. Anthony Bourdain's not as mainstream as like Bob Dylan, or Bruce Springsteen. Like Anthony Bourdain. It's mainstream, but
it's like a cool story to tell.
He also has a great story. Yeah.
Cool story to tell. Yeah.
And it's also it's gonna be so sad.
It is.
So
and
sad.
Dominic Sessa's good in sad movies. We know it's proven on Holdovers. Oh, I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Okay. A live action movie adaptation of The Mortuary Assistant has begun filming, starring Wilma Holland and Paul Sparks.
This is click on that photo.
That's disgusting.
But
what even is that? Did you just put this on the doc so that I would be forced to look at this thing?
That's it. Look up The Mortuary.
I see it.
But it's a video game.
This is horrifying.
Isn't that crazy?
Everyone I advise that's listening, do not look this up, actually.
Good thing we're radio.
Yeah.
And then the last two are
This
for
is
you.
gross.
You own the last two
Yeah,
here.
I'll take them away. King of the Hill revival series will release this summer on Hulu, and Emperor Palpatine and Mace Windu are coming to Fortnite in the new Star Wars season. So we have our King of the Hill adult cartoon news and our Fortnite news, as always. Finally, Darth Jar Jar is also being added to Fortnite in the new Star Wars season. You thought we were done with with the Fortnite news. Little did you know,
that's
we
awesome.
have more. We always got more.
Always
Let's
got
run
more.
through these
Run through these
trailers.
trailers. We talked about a lot of them already.
28 years later, we've talked about Fantastic Four in theaters July 25th. New trailer released.
Him, just take a
That's
second,
fun.
read through these. These bullets are good. Read through them.
Him, first teaser for Him, a horror movie produced by Jordan Peele and directed by Justin Tipping. So we talked about this a little bit.
Yeah, a little
the film
bit.
follows a college quarterback who is taken into a sinister world by his idol to see what he's willing to sacrifice for fame. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, trailer played before Sinners. Look
I
awesome.
did? Yeah. I have not yet seen this. I'm going to have to check this out. This is the movie that Jordan Peele was attached to earlier that we heard like rumors about.
Yep.
Superman gets another trailer in theaters July 11th. That's awesome. This is Henry Cavill, right? He's coming back.
No.
No?
This is James Gunn's.
Oh, this is
the new one with James Gunn.
Who-
David Cronenberg.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I totally.
Yeah.
I just think of because Henry Cavill kind of.
Yeah, and there was
is
like
Superman.
Yeah, he's Superman.
You want to take these last couple?
Yeah, I Know What You Did Last Summer. It's getting rebooted. Freddie Prinze and I forget the girl's name in it. But that's getting rebooted. New trailer for that. Mountainhead.
It's Madison Klein.
Is in I Know What You Did Last Summer?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the.
That's not who
trailer
I'm
now.
thinking of though, because she's not in the original.
Oh, okay. Well,
The original-
That's who's in the trailer. My
Yeah. No. You're fine. Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Gotcha.
Um,
Just accidentally looked at the mortuary assistant again. And
That's
It's
okay.
disgusting.
Mountainhead. We got the trailer for Mountainhead, the new movie from the creator of Succession, Jesse Armstrong. And then
I'll have to check this out.
yeah,
too.
Heads of
Did you watch that?
No. And then Heads of State. Listen to this trailer. First trailer for Heads of State, an action film starring Idris Elba and John Cena as the UK Prime Minister and US President.
Let's
Directed
go.
by Ilya Naishuller, who directed Nobody, that Bob Odenkirk movie, and Hardcore Henry, which I haven't heard of. That releases
I've
July
heard
2nd.
Nobody was good though.
Yeah. We're going to take a quick break,
break.
here on V91 The War. We'll be back in like a minute
Come
or
back
two.
with our movie game.
We have our actor game, which we're excited to play.
Yep.
I'm dominating Nick all time right now, so hopefully get some points on the
Yeah.
board. We'll keep a running list of just points, I think.
Yeah, I'm sure
And we'll have a
you
winner at the end of the show. But I'm kicking his butt right
All
now.
right. All
Continue to
right.
play
All
after
right.
this
We're gonna
quick break.
come back.
Welcome back to the Two-Man Show here on V89.1 The Roar. I'm Dominic Richetti alongside my co-host Nick Caruso. Time for the actor game. Again, rules for the game. We each have picked 5 movies. We have each picked three cast members for that movie. We will ask the other person, or we give the other person the first actor. They'll guess the movie. If they get it wrong, they got the second, and then the third for each movie. 3 points if you get on the first actor, 2 for the second actor, 1 if you get on the last actor, and then 0 if you don't get it at all. All-time series, I am leading Nick 97-6.
Okay. You have both. Last week was close. We had to go to OT. Did you
we did.
All right. Well, you'll go first as you've won both.
Okay,
series,
I'll ask you.
Yeah. Ask me.
Okay, ready for your first. So, movie number 1 for Nick.
Yeah.
First cast member, Lily Rose Depp.
Oh, you're kidding me. Really?
Yeah.
I did this. Is this Tusk? Yeah, it is. Okay, so I don't know what we're gonna do, but you know what my first movie is? You know what my first name I'm gonna give you is?
Lily Rose Depp?
Lily Rose Depp.
What's your second?
Haley Joel Osment.
My second as well, and your last?
Michael Parks.
Oh, I give you Justin Long.
Oh, no, I didn't want to give you Justin Long. Michael
know.
Parks is the guy,
All right.
well, wait.
3-3.
Yeah, I got, yeah. That's awesome. Because we're not going to reward me for going second. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That's awesome. We both have Lily Rose Depp.
All
And
right.
Wait, your second is Haley Joel Osment.
Haley Joel Osment as well.
Who is, by the way, to everybody. Wait, this is
Sixth Sense
hilarious.
kid.
This is the Sixth Sense kid who's randomly in
Tusk.
Tusk. Johnny Depp's also randomly in Tusk.
Yeah.
I didn't want to give you
I
Johnny.
didn't want to
and
give
then
you Johnny Depp, and
you
then-
saw Lily Rose Depp on
I saw
IMDb.
Lily Rose Depp.
Yeah.
She's in the
she's
store.
the clerk. I know.
Yeah.
Yep. Because I forgot that too, but I totally remember when I saw it. That's so funny. We did the same movie. Wow. Shout out.
That's hilarious.
Okay, so you're right back up again.
Yeah, ready for your second movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Ben Kingsley.
Ooh, Ben Kingsley. Let me see. I know who this is. Oh, okay. Wait, let me look at your face again. He is. Is this Logan?
Incorrect.
Okay.
Did you think he's not Charles Xavier?
No. I think he's the hunter.
Oh, maybe.
I believe is he.
Okay.
Now I want to.
Okay, ready for your second actor?
Yep.
Guy Pearce.
Ooh, Guy Pearce. Interesting. This makes me believe. Is this a brutalist?
It is not.
Ooh.
Last one.
Okay.
Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle, Guy Pearce, and
Ben Kingsley.
Ben Kingsley. I've seen this movie.
Yep.
I might be stumped.
Come on, Cheadle. You haven't seen a lot of Cheadle.
Oh, is this Ocean's 11?
No.
12?
No.
13?
No.
Oh, what is it?
Iron Man 3.
Guy Pearce is in Iron Man 3?
Yep.
Wow. Guy Pearce isn't in the Ocean's movies. I knew that. Yeah, Don Cheadle basically limits me to
Oceans or
Iron Man. And
You want Oceans? Which
50-50.
Yeah, Oceans is the better guess, probably.
Also, that other guy, the first guy you gave me, could totally be like a casino worker or something in Ocean's 11.
He played Gandhi.
I know.
He has an Oscar.
Does he have an Oscar?
I think so. See, Ben Kingsley. I bet you Ben Kingsley has an
All
Oscar.
right, well, you stumped me.
Yeah, you asked me.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
JB Smoove.
Can I look him up?
Yep.
JB's.
Not necessarily an actor.
Oh, I know. He's in the Spider-Mans. I know that. That's all I got, though, really, for him. If he's in Spider-Man Homecoming.
No.
Okay. Second actor.
Willem Dafoe.
Oh, are you tricking me? Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yes.
Okay.
Shoot, I didn't know, or I didn't think you would know he's in the recent Spider-Mans, and I wanted
I just assumed. I know he's in the first one.
Okay, so my last actor was J.K. Simmons, and I wanted you to just guess one of the first trilogy Spider-Mans. I didn't think you'd know who JB Smoove is.
I looked him up. I did go to images of him.
That's fair. All right, good 2 points there. So you're up
5-3.
by 2.
Yeah, 5-3. I don't have my little notepad this time. Mental math. Actually, I'll put up my Word app. Okay, ready for your next set.
Yeah.
First one, Bill Hader.
Bill Hader. What movie is Bill Hader in? Let me think about that for a second.
Oh, not a lot of. I mean, you've seen this. I know you've seen this.
All right,
but not a lot of Hader off the top of the dome.
Not films. No. SNL obviously is in Barry now.
Yeah.
He might be my favorite SNL cast member ever.
Farrell.
Him or Sandberg, I think, for me. Top
Sandler.
And Sandler. But honestly, on SNL, I like Sandberg and Hader better. Wait, I'm totally blanking on a Hader movie.
Anything for what Bill Hader?
No, I don't even know what he's in, movie-wise. Let me say the SNL movie that just came out.
No.
All right, it's just
second one.
Someone else.
Will Arnett.
Will Arnett. Oh, what's he been in recently?
Yikes!
I like Will Arnett.
I thought so.
All right. Relax over there. Again, I'm totally blanking.
Stumped? Okay. Last one. Andy Samberg.
There we go. This has got to be animated. I'm assuming. I don't... Is this animated?
No.
No?
Andy Samberg movie. Come on. You've seen it.
You're sure?
Yeah. It's on your letterbox. As reviewed.
This is bad. I don't know.
Hot Rod.
Oh, I'm never gonna remember Hot Rod.
No.
Yeah. I mean, now that you say that, he's the star of it. But no, I watched that.
Bill Hader's one of his friends.
Yeah.
And Will Arnett.
You like this movie, right?
I love this movie.
I've watched it like once with you, and I barely remember it. Yeah, I think freshman year. I totally forgot about Hot Rod.
Oh,
I would have never been able. No, it's okay.
5-3.
All right.
That was a tough one. All right. That's a good cast, though.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Liv Schreiber.
Oh, okay. I know who that is. Spotlight.
No.
Ah.
Good guess. Okay. Tilda Swinton.
Oh. Bruh, what is she in? I keep saying bruh, and I don't like it.
I don't like it. I've told you about it.
I know. Tilda Swinton. Doctor Strange, the new one.
No, good guess though.
Okay.
And finally, Scarlett Johansson.
I don't know. Is this? I want to say it's a Marvel, but I know they're all in a Marvel movie, but I don't know if they're all in the same Marvel movie because Liev Schreiber is Logan's brother. Tilda Swinton's the chosen one or something in Marvel, and then ScarJo is obviously Black Widow. I'll guess. I don't even know. Infinity War?
No, I totally stumped you.
What is it?
This is Asteroid City.
That movie stinks. I wasn't even on that track.
I know.
That movie stinks.
I forgot that Tilda Swinton's in Marvel movies, and then I put it together.
Yeah, that was a good one because I was thinking Marvel.
Yep.
But I was like, I don't know if Liev Schreiber made his way back into Marvel. I think he may have, but I don't know. All right, good one. Still, so it's what is it? 5-3 still?
Yes. Still 5-3.
Still 5-3. Okay, ready for your fourth movie?
Yes.
This one's hard. Joe Pesci.
Ooh, could go anywhere here. My Cousin Vinny.
Incorrect. 2. Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider. Wait, isn't he? No, I'm thinking of Rob Reiner, who's the director. I know who Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider's
yeah. And Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
Are in a movie together.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. Let me think for a second. Oh my gosh. Okay, so like he's so.
I know you like this movie.
For me, okay, is this Benchwarmers? No, he's not. Right?
Incorrect.
I didn't think Joe Pesci was in Benchwarmers.
Kieran Culkin.
Wait, Rob Schneider, Kieran Culkin, and
Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci. I've just been thrown. Oh, this is Home Alone 2. Yeah.
Good job.
What is Rob Schneider?
He works at the hotel.
Oh my god! Oh, he's yeah. That's a young Rob. He's hilarious.
When Tim Curry helped you, do you know Tim Curry's that guy?
But I know him because
I thought. All right, that's a point. 5-4. Okay, I'll take mine now.
Okay. You might have to look up this name.
Okay.
Wunmi Mosaku.
Spell that.
UNMI.
Oh, okay.
MOSAKU.
She was just in Sinners. Is it Sinners?
It's not Sinners.
Okay. That would have been
fun. Jennifer Garner.
I know what it is.
Do you really?
I know she's in Marvel. It's Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yes.
Okay.
Good one. Your last one.
Yeah.
Matthew McFadden.
Yeah. Tom.
But I thought that would be pretty.
Yeah.
If
that girl, I only know that girl. I recognize her from. She worked at the TVA. In Marvel, and then Jennifer Gardner is she's from Daredevil, the original Daredevil with Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
I forget her name though, but she's I remember her. Okay. All right, ready for your fifth movie? Need points here. This one's hard. Wow. I don't know if you can get this. Actually, I don't. Okay, ready for your first one? Michelle Yeoh.
Oh, I know who that is. Let me get a facial refresher quick. Yeah, she's Everything Everywhere All at Once. But I don't know her from anything else really. I'll just guess that.
It's incorrect.
It's not. Yep. Okay. What do we got?
Next one is... Sorry, I was looking up something. Yeah. Next one is Julia Andrews.
Julia Andrews. What's she in with?
Julia Andrews. Yeah. You know who Julia Andrews is?
Yeah. Again, I just want to look her up again. So,
not Julia. Julie Andrews. Sorry. I don't know why I said Julia. Julie Andrews.
Julie Andrews. I mean, what's Michelle Yeoh? I mean, I'm just gonna. She's Mary Poppins. I know
this is such a hard one.
This is a weird one.
I gave you the first one last.
Julie Andrews. I don't even know what she's done besides. I mean, she's in The Sound of Music and she's Mary Poppins.
Okay, you got it.
She's also in Princess Diaries, which I haven't seen, but I'll guess.
No, good guess though. Last one. Steve Carell.
Oh, Despicable Me.
Yeah.
No way.
Well,
are they both in it?
It's one of them. I forget which one, but
just
I'll
one of
it.
it. Yeah. Thanks.
But yeah, you got that right.
Okay.
All right.
What's Michelle? Who does she play?
I don't know.
Voice, I guess.
I have no idea. I haven't seen it. Michelle Yeoh in one of them.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, your first name is Timothy Oliphant. Oliphant.
Okay.
You might have to look up.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. He's in The Office, low-key.
Yeah, he is.
He's the rival. No, he works for Dunder Mifflin, but he's like traveling salesman or whatever. I don't know what movies he's in. I only know from shows. Timothy Oliphant. I don't know. Django Unchained? Is he in that?
I don't know, but this is not Django Unchained. I don't think he's in that. All right, number 2, Maya Hawke.
Oh. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Yeah.
Good one.
What was the third name?
Maura Qualley.
I forgot she's in it. You should have went like Sweeney, Maura Qualley, and who's the Mikey Madison, all in that.
I was originally gonna do. So I thought Madsen would be too obvious. Because she's too like.
I would only know.
She also doesn't. She has not done much outside of those movies. Where the other ones have like a bunch of like filler. Yeah. So I was gonna do Maya Hawke, Qualley, and Sweeney, but I thought that might be a little bit too hard.
I dominated. I dominated again.
You kept getting them on the second.
Yeah,
you were good.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna take another break. When we come back, we have our bracket. I beat Nick. I think it was like 11-6.
I did better scoring this time.
Yeah. I did well this time as well, though.
You did. I also totally had like a correct format of movies this time, which
I'll
give myself a little
pat on the back.
Pat on the back.
All right, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we have our bracket again. It's opening season movies. Going to be a great bracket. A lot of fun ones on here, so stay tuned for that. We'll be back in like 30 seconds. Back to the two-man show here on V89 The Roar. It's time to do our bracket.
Bracket time.
Can I borrow a pen?
Yeah.
Sweet. Boy Scout, always be prepared.
Come on.
Caruso. Is that what it is? No. What's the Boy Scout thing?
I don't know. I
think it is always be prepared.
Boy Scout dropout myself.
I didn't make it past Cub.
No, me neither. I did 1 year Cub Scouts. Didn't like it.
I finished Cub Scouts.
Oh, so, look at you.
You didn't like it?
No.
Why?
Honestly, the Boy Scout groups in New York City aren't good because there's no like wilderness really.
Upstate New York is great though.
Yeah, but usually the ones in the city don't leave very often.
Really?
Yeah, because there's also so many of them. There's so many scouts,
true.
so many kids. Like you kind of just gotta stay.
Yeah. Let's get into our bracket.
Yeah, it's also not super popular.
Yeah.
Let's get into our bracket though. It's super fun. Dom's getting his eyes on this for the first time right now. We got iconic opening scenes bracket. Yeah. This is just, there are so many.
Yeah.
I was originally like thinking that like, we should have done closing scenes because I had this idea and I was trying to think of ideas.
Maybe we could do closing.
Maybe we can do closing
next week.
But there are so many more iconic openers than I remembered. So in the top left, we just have like crazy. Kind of like meet the characters type of opening scenes where you're just thrust into just like insane crazy characters with great introductions. Bottom left, we were Christopher Nolan blesses us. We talk about him enough on this radio show, but tonight, or I guess tonight's 5 p.m. It's 5 o'clock somewhere right here. We're gonna talk about Christopher Nolan
5 o'clock somewhere. Here.
He blesses us with so many good intros, we were able to do a whole region for
Yeah,
him. So bottom left, we have 8 Nolan movies. Top right, we have some animated, some comedy, some more either dramatic or funny openers that are memorable. And then the bottom right, we just kind of have like explosive intros is kind of how I
like explosive.
categorize that. So let's kick us off here.
All right, top left.
Inglourious Bastards taking on The Big Lebowski.
Oh, go on.
So in these, you're introduced to Hans Landa, right?
Yes.
In Inglourious Bastards, and then
visiting
the family, and reveal that he's sheltering Jewish refugees, basically. During, or I guess
they're not refugees; they're in the
hideouts. Just he's hiding
Jewish people.
The Holocaust in France, and they're under the floorboards. And Hans Landa figures it out and gets him. And it's dramatic. It's crazy. It might be my favorite opener ever. It's 1-1
really
for a reason. But Big Lebowski
opening scene.
The dude
bowling?
No, his carpet gets pissed on.
Oh yeah,
the dude's carpet gets pissed on. But you meet the dude, and
the dude's awesome.
The dude's awesome, but he's not quite as awesome as
Inglourious Bastards. I'll agree.
So I have that moving on, but just already great matchup.
God, keep going through it.
Goodfellas, 4C taking on The Matrix. This is another fun one. So Goodfellas, you kind of start actually. The opening scene isn't chronological. You start in the middle. You start at a scene that you'll basically get to halfway through the movie, where Henry Hill, played by
Ray Liotta,
Joe Pesci, and I believe
De
Niro are driving out to dump a body of someone they've just whacked, and you start to hear the bang, bang, bang in the trunk, and the guy's still alive, and they got to finish the job. And then it's like, I always wanted to be a gangster. And it cuts in, dun, 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 and then you get Henry Hill as like a 13-year-old in some like mobster suit already, and it's awesome. The Matrix is that crazy sequence, not yet Neo, but a woman. I think I forget her name.
Oh,
but it's
yeah,
a woman,
in
and
the
she's
Matrix?
like almost cornered by the agents, and you see her dodging and doing all these crazy Matrix-esque stuff. And then she gets away, and it's basically just crazy introduction to that Matrix type world. But I'm definitely gonna go Goodfellas.
I'm gonna go Goodfellas too. I'm going Goodfellas too. That is a good opening scene to Goodfellas. I forgot about that. Oh,
the music.
3-6 is great.
3-6 is fantastic. I almost didn't include Full Metal Jacket, and I'm so glad that I remembered it. Taking on Empire Strikes Back, 3-6.
What's the opening for Full Metal Jacket?
It's the drill sergeant. Meet the drill sergeant. It's the lineup.
Yep. With what's the guy's name? Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yes.
Is Private Pile.
Yes. And I forget who plays the
Matthew Modine.
Wow, good pulls. Yes, and then Empire Strikes Back. We got shout out Star Wars. Some news. This is. Do you know what this one is?
Yeah, it's Hoth.
It's Hoth.
Yeah,
Hoth rocks.
Empire Strikes Back wins. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You have Empire Strikes Back?
I think it's going to be my whole bracket actually.
No way.
It's
so good, right?
Hoth is the best.
I thought of that one.
Hoth
in class.
is like my favorite.
Hoth is such a good
planet.
It's
like,
such a good opener. It's probably the best.
Yeah.
Probably the best.
Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have Full Metal Jacket. Honestly.
Oh really?
Yeah. That lineup where you screaming at Private Pile, and it's such a great characterization. That the first act of Full Metal Jacket is might be my favorite first act ever.
It is.
I think
it has to be.
It's what I think of as the best.
That might be Full Metal Jacket is. Stanley Kubrick being able, a director like Stanley, a director being able to make both Full Metal Jacket and The Space Odyssey, and then Eyes Wide Shut.
Which we might get to later.
Oh, yes.
Yep. Okay. Yes, but absolutely great point.
Kubrick's awesome.
So diverse. Another director who loves his openers. You want to talk about this last one?
Yeah, 2 vs. 7.
Have you seen both of these?
I have seen both of these. I don't remember the 7th seed, though.
Okay.
You don't have to remind me. Scream opening scene is, I forget the actress, on the phone with Ghostface.
Drew Barrymore.
And the
whole thing about Scream is that all the media, all the buzz, all the trailers, everything, all the posters, everything, Drew Barrymore was all over this movie, and she's dead in 10 minutes.
Awesome opening scene.
Awesome opening scene. You meet Scarface or Ghostface.
Ghostface.
You get Drew Barrymore for all she is, and she's fantastic in those 10 minutes. And awesome opener. No Country for Old Men, 7 seed.
Yeah. I've seen it. I don't remember the opening scene.
So I honestly didn't remember.
Is it Tommy
either.
Lee?
I saw it on a couple lists. No, it's Anton Chigurh.
What's he doing?
He just strangles someone. No, that comes later on.
That's later, yeah.
I honestly had to watch this back, and I didn't really remember it, but it was on a couple lists, and it's basically just an introduction. These are all
introduction to a giant character is really good,
right? So I went intro to Anton Chigurh. I'm gonna take Scream.
I'm gonna take Scream 2. Scream's
I went
awesome.
chalk for this region, but great matchup.
I had ESB.
No, you yeah.
I Empire Strikes Back beat Full Metal Jacket. I'm going Scream 2.
You want to get into Nolan?
Yeah, let's do Nolan just because they're awesome. Number 1 seed Dark Knight against 8 seed Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer's the only one that's a stretch, I'll say. Oppenheimer's opening scene isn't fantastic, or it's not something that
is he open with him at school?
No,
is that what you're calling the opening, or is it him?
I guess we can do that because. By the way, just to get out of the way, the Dark Knight's also like the best.
The Dark Knight opening scene is the Joker robbing the bank in the most creative and smartest way possible.
Yep.
By having everybody kill
all the cast members,
everybody that was involved in the robbery chain,
even the
kills
getaway
each other.
Man, and he drives
the getaway man
and
Joker drives the bus away.
Pulls out of the
perfectly
bank right into the school
bus traffic leaving
and
school. Yeah.
He's like bus 2 in the lane of 7 of them.
Yeah,
just bringing the kids home, but he has all the cash.
What are you calling Oppenheimer?
Oppenheimer, you can either take that. That's actually a great scene.
Him at school's great. Where he poisons the apple.
What the opener scene? The first thing that you see
raindrops.
No, you get the fission and fusion.
Oh, that's.
So yeah, you get a lot of explosives, and then you see. Oppenheimer, you see Murphy. It's opened him in the courtroom. So that timeline is the first one you see of Oppenheimer.
Do?
Yeah, you see him getting in his what is it called? The deposition, I guess, in that little box.
It's not a deposition. It's
just like just
approval for like a security
clearance.
That's the whole thing. Like if he's not on trial,
committee that was crazy. Like a 4-person assembly just to deny him. Yeah. Anyway, that's the first time you see him. Yeah. So you see him, and then you cut to actually Robert Downey Jr. and it's in black and white.
Yeah,
and it's you get the later timeline, and then you start him young. You get the rain scene, and it's in school. So just the whole intro.
Oppenheimer's first act is fantastic.
It's fantastic, and we needed another Nolan movie.
And that works.
That works. All Dark Knight, that being said, moves on.
4 vs. 5 is good, too. Dunkirk.
Great. I rewatched this.
Where are they? On the sea?
They're already stuck there, but they're in the, it just shows you the, soldiers, in, the town area surrounding Dunkirk.
Yep.
Wait, that's the name of the beach, right? No. What's the name of the... Do you remember the name of
Normandy?
No.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Where are they stuck? Is it called Dunkirk?
Oh, I would assume. I don't remember.
I don't know. Wherever they're stuck.
Seen Dunkirk.
It shows them kind of oh shoot, whoever's coming. The Germans are coming.
Yeah.
And they're packing up all their stuff. They're running towards the beaches.
Yes.
The beaches, and then you see the panic, and it's just ensuing, and the alarms start blaring, and then everybody's trying to get off the beach, and they can't. And then Dark Knight Rises is Bane in the helicopter.
Yeah, Bane in the isn't it? It's a jet.
Chopper.
No, I think he's in a jet.
Either way.
One or
the other. They're expecting one of us in the wreckage, brother.
Is said. But yeah, basically that could have been in Meet the Villains here too in the top left. But you basically get your introduction to Bane.
Yes,
and he's awesome. You know what I like too about that opening scene? The Littlefinger, I forget the actor's name, is
Peter
talking
Baelish,
about.
Shout out.
Yeah, is talking about they say this guy's never. Blah, blah, blah. I forget what he says.
Yeah.
And it's like, and there he is. It's not true. All right, 3-6.
Wait.
I'm going Dark Knight Rises.
Me as well.
Okay.
3-6.
Inception and Memento.
So I pair these up on purpose.
Inception is the dream whether I know where it's old. It's the old Asian guy. What's his name? I forget his name.
The actor's name or the character's
name?
Both.
I forget. Meeting with DiCaprio.
Yes.
Yeah. And then,
but
that's
it's
awesome.
The end as
but
well.
It's the end. It's the end.
And taking on Memento. Do you remember the first scene of Memento?
No.
It's also the end.
Oh, is it?
It's the end. You see Guy Pearce. You see Guy Pearce's character kill someone, but you can't quite make out who it is, and then you see him take a picture.
Sure.
And then it cuts back.
Yep. Gotcha.
So, and what he's doing is you've seen Memento. You have not rewatched this.
In probably 5 years, 6 years.
You got to get back to rewatching this because you also don't like it enough.
Yeah.
Which you will if you rewatch it, I think. But he's killing Teddy, which you realize much later in the film, and it's the last thing. obviously that time structure is so crazy, bouncing back and forth. But Mementos is, again, the last scene, he wakes up on that beach, he looks super old, he finds the guy, and then it fades into them younger, and then remember, he's in the dream trying to steal.
Yeah.
So the first scene is a dream within a dream.
Dream within a dream, yeah.
Inception. It's already.
Inception.
Yeah.
Inception.
The first scene's already a dream within a dream. I'm going to go Inception.
I'm going Inception, too.
Honestly, kind of as a fault of its own, like the way that it's set up, no particular scene in Memento stands out, I feel like crazily.
Yeah.
Just because it's what's standing out is like, oh my god, what's going on? Just you trying to follow. Like for me, that's just like the watching experience is what stands out, not any scene. But Inception certainly has some.
Yep. All right, top right now.
No, we got one more, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dude.
One more. I know. I already selected my winner.
We got 2-seated Tenet taking on 7-seated The Prestige.
Tenet.
I forgot how good. I almost left it off.
They're in the opera.
It's they're storming the mission.
It's the opera.
Where there's like a gas release with poison or something.
Yep. Gas, and it knocks everybody out because they have to steal something and they don't want anybody to get in the way, so they knock everybody out. Basically a giant heist. But meanwhile, the heist is infiltrated by somebody else, and you're like, "Who's infiltrating the heist?" And then
it's them, right?
And well, you don't know that yet.
Yeah.
And then you'll see the same scene later on in the movie.
Yeah,
and it's awesome. It's a great
fantastic.
opening.
The Prestige is where they're meeting, and you see the death of Christian Bale's wife. I think.
Yes. No, it's Hugh Jackman.
Oh, it's Hugh Jackson.
It's Hugh Jackman's wife. Christian Bale ties the knot.
Yes.
That she can't get out of.
And there's like a famous line too that I forget.
What knot did you tie? What knot did you tie? Remember that whole disagreement?
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Christian Bale, British.
The first
Christian
line
Bale.
is, "Are you watching closely?"
Yeah.
Which is also the last line.
It's also the first. I think it really begins with Michael Caine saying, "The Prestige." Like the turn or the what's the first one? Something. Then it's the turn. Then it's the Prestige.
Oh,
the three
monologue
parts.
Maybe.
No, it's like
the opening.
The
opener.
It might be the opener.
The opener. The what you said?
The turn. The turn. No, that might be in poker. I don't know.
I don't know.
But great. I'm going.
Great
Tenet.
opener. I'm going Tenet. Tenet. Yeah. There were 6 opening scenes. Yeah, we got to speed up this bracket. But there were 6 opening scenes that were super easy for Nolan.
Yeah,
and they were the first 6 scenes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, let's continue. All right. We got to speed up a little bit. Up opening scene.
Obviously.
The
music.
What's her name? I forget both their names.
Ellen.
Carl and who?
Ellen, maybe? No, that's the wife in The Incredibles. Or
Carl and
I'll look it up.
Ellie. It might be Ellie.
Ellie, I think it is.
Carl and Ellie. It is Carl and Ellie.
It totally is.
And Ellie does not see very long. The saddest opening scene ever. And then Chamber of Secrets opening scene. What's Chamber of Secrets opening
I'm just counting this as flying car back to school.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Great opening scene.
Awesome. Rock. No, you're not going to take it over. No. Are you?
No, but Up makes me cry every time.
Up is too strong for me. Chamber of Secrets, though, is awesome.
Good one. Oh, flying car's great. All right, 4 vs. 5. Breakfast Club. Is it them all getting dropped off?
So it's the drop off, and then I'm kind of thinking of the intro to the principal.
Yep.
And all that.
Oh, I'm going Guardians. I know Guardians.
Do you?
It's Peter Quill stealing the thing, right?
It's stealing the Power Stone.
Yeah.
And it's
yeah, I'm going Guardians there.
Hooked on a feeling. I'm
going Guardians.
Me too.
Okay.
I love Guardians of the Galaxy. Great
Austin
soundtrack.
Powers gets Home Alone. Wow.
Yep. So Home Alone is the scene with Joe Pesci when everything's going crazy with the pizza. I thought that was pretty iconic.
Yeah, and he comes in as the cop.
Austin Powers, I believe, is the I forget. Yeah, it's the crazy music. Yeah, it's him dancing.
Is that the opening? Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Is it?
I believe. Hold on. This was on every single list.
I'm saying that then. If it's that, I'm going Austin Powers.
I'm gonna go Home Alone. I love that opening scene.
Good one. Okay.
Buzz, eat my pizza.
All right, Macaulay Culkin. 2 vs. 7. Shrek.
It's 2 All-Star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Raiders of the Last Ark is him stealing the thing.
Which is amazing. I forgot about it.
I'm going that.
I originally had Deadpool here.
Nope, I'm going Jones.
Opening credits.
I'm going Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark of him stealing and swapping the gold emblem.
I'm going Raiders as well.
Yeah, I'm going Raiders.
Okay, and then last but not least, we have Explosive. Saving Private Ryan taking on The Shining. Saving Private Ryan is that beach. Is one of the best
Saving Private Ryan shocks you right away.
Shocks. The
Yep.
Shining is more of a shocking in like
The drive, right?
perspective.
The
It's the drive up
yep.
to the mansion, which
also
is
very
and
iconic.
awesome.
The red car.
Yes, the red car.
I'm going SPR.
Foreshadow.
Saving Private Ryan
I'm going
for me.
SPR as well. Should foreshadow how good this region is. Second,
Wow.
Blade Runner 4 seed. You get that aerial shot of the city.
It's awesome.
Yep.
Blade
Taking on
Runner's awesome.
Jaws, which is a midnight shark attack, as my laptop dies.
It's okay. You don't need it anymore.
Don't need it anymore. Was trying to look up.
I'm going Jaws though. With
You are over Blade Runner. No way.
On the beach, absolutely.
I'm going Blade Runner.
Wow.
I gotta rewatch Jaws. Honestly, it's been too long. Okay.
Great summer
2001,
movie.
Space Odyssey, third seed.
Awesome.
Creation of Man.
Yeah. Awesome.
Taking on Days
have you seen 2001?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
2001 opening scene is awesome. And
It's
then Days
awesome.
Confused.
Days Confused is just basically Sweet Emotion.
Yeah, and The Last Day of
is
School,
awesome.
which is such a good vibe. I'm going 2001.
I am as well. Can't beat it. Finally, Boogie Nights. I've talked about
Yeah,
the opening scene.
Boogie
This is
Nights
a
opening
long
scene's
shot.
awesome.
Best of Your Love, intro to the club, taking on Clockwork Orange, which is that crazy crime scene. I think they're just pulling off like burglaries or something. Terrible.
Yeah, I'm going Boogie Nights. I know what you're talking about. I'm going
Me
Boogie
too.
Nights. All right, let's run through it. Let's snake
Yeah,
it.
snake.
We gotta run through this in like 4
Boogie
minutes.
versus 2001. Crazy. I'm gonna
I'd
go
say
Boogie.
I'm going 01.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go Saving Private Ryan.
I'm going Saving Private Ryan over Jaws.
I have it over
Yep.
Blade Runner.
All right.
Okay, I have Raiders of the Lost Ark. Do you as well?
Yep.
I have it taking on Home Alone.
I have Austin Powers.
What are you doing?
I'm going Raiders.
Me too. And then I have Up versus Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm gonna go Up.
I have Up against Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I'm going Up 2. All right,
Okay.
bottom
Tenet
left.
Inception. Nuts.
Going Tenet.
Me too. And then I have Dark Knight versus Dark Knight Rises.
I do too. Going Dark Knight.
Yeah, can't beat Dark Knight. Okay, I have Scream taking on Full Metal Jacket. which
I have
is insane.
Scream against Empire Strikes Back.
That's also really, really good.
I'm going Empire Strikes Back.
I'm gonna go Scream. I love Scream.
Okay.
And then I have Inglourious Bastards taking on Goodfellas. Two of my top 3 movies ever.
Yep.
Inglourious Bastards.
I'm going Inglourious Bastards too.
And I'm gonna take that to beat Scream as well.
I'm having Empire Strikes Back beat Inglourious Bastards. Yeah.
Okay. Hoth, let's go. I have Dark Knight versus Tenet. I'm going Dark Knight.
I'm going Dark Knight as
I
well.
thought you were gonna go Tenet.
No, Dark Knight's is too good.
Yeah, I think that's the right answer. I have Up versus Raiders.
I do too. I'm going Raiders. Big upset. 7 beats a 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Up.
Okay.
As much as I want to go Raiders.
Yeah.
Finally, Saving Private Ryan taking on Boogie Nights. I'm gonna go Boogie Nights.
Golden Saving Private Ryan. Wow. Final 4 of mine is Empire Strikes Back against The Dark Knight, and then Raiders of the Lost Ark against Saving Private Ryan. Yours?
Inglourious Bastards taking on The Dark Knight, and then the other side we have Up taking on Boogie Nights. My final game is going to be Inglourious Bastards taking on Boogie Nights.
My final game will be Empire Strikes Back taking on Raiders of the Lost Ark. So, little George Lucas for you.
Ooh, let's go.
King of opening series, him and
Who
Nolan.
do you have as your champion, Dom?
My champion of the iconic opening scenes bracket is Star Wars Episode 7.
Yeah.
The Empire Strikes Back.
You told us, and you weren't kidding. Mine is Inglourious Bastards, and in the similar fashion, I also believe I said that's my favorite ever. Right, in the first matchup. Wow, what a bracket.
That was a fantastic bracket.
Right, one of the best.
Well, John, well done. Credit to you for creating it.
Thank you, thank you.
We're actually going to post these on Instagram, too. Keep them out.
Yeah, we
We're gonna
should.
post
These
up.
are awesome
Great brackets. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, we're back to our
we are
normal
way
time.
over on time.
We'll be back to our normal time next week, Wednesday, 11:30 a.m. Make sure to follow us on our socials, 2Man Show WXVU on Instagram and YouTube as well. Stay tuned about everything that's going on. Again, normal time next week. Nick, take us home. Thank you guys for listening
We
again.
don't see you. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Thank you, everybody.